Okay, on today's episode of Plumbing and Shit, we got figs. Figs. So we're in northern New Jersey, and this is my fig tree. I'm about 5'8", and I guess its highest point is probably like a little bit over 8 feet. We had a lot of heat this summer, and figs love heat. So this has been a pretty good year. I've picked baskets like this multiple times. Well over 100, probably 40 figs that I've picked. And even though I've got this bird net up, the birds still get in there. They get their share, you know. They find the way. They find the way to get in there. So, and if you don't stay on top of this every morning, it's you're gonna lose some pretty good ones, but who's got the time to do that, you know? Anywho, I really haven't done a lot to this fig. I mean, there's not a lot that they really need, but the couple things that make a difference, I think, in cultivating figs and giving them just a little bit of attention is kind of like on a weekly basis. I keep the grass off the trunk of the fig and I keep it as dirt. And on a weekly basis, I would just with a little hoe or something, just till the grass so it kind of loosens up so it doesn't get compacted. In the beginning of the season, I would use 10-10-10 fertilizer, but I would do that, pretty much on an annual basis. And I think the thing that really helps with fig production is trimming the hell out of the fig tree. So at the bottom here, there's going to be a lot of sucker growth that kind of pops up, and what you want to do is trim that out so that way any of the nutrients that are being sucked up by the roots of the fig tree are going to actually go to produce fruit and not continue to grow shoots, and produce a lot of figs that would not ever actually mature or ripen. So if that makes sense. So this year, I don't know if you could see the bottom there, but I've trimmed all the little sucker growth, or as much of the little sucker growth as I could. This side here is more of a shade side where I'm standing. Obviously you could see the sun's up in the sky, so I trimmed more of the branches here. That's about 1.5 inch diameter branch, about 1 inch branch, right? So pretty big. I mean, that's stuck out a good amount, and I trimmed that to again get more of the nutrients to go into the rest of the tree and produce some pretty good figs. But I don't think you could really compete with Mother Nature as far as whether or not it's going to be hot, etc., or get enough rain. So, I mean, this year we're kind of fortunate to have heat and rain. So as far as watering this, probably really only watered it a couple times throughout the year where we had more of a little bit of a dry spell, but we've been pretty good. Ground's been pretty moist, and it finds the moisture, so that's about it. I guess if I could give you any advice, cultivate the soil around your fig tree. Make sure you trim the ever-living shit out of it. The more you trim it, the better off you're going to be as far as it producing actual fruit. And covered up with a bird net. I mean, the birds are still going to find the way to get in. These are like 2 nets that I've put together, so there's like gaps, and sometimes they get in from the bottom. So, but that'll really kind of protect. I mean, this is the most figs I've ever picked off of this tree. So you got to protect the fruit, and obviously if you get there every morning to get the ones that have ripened up every day, then you're even better. So that's about it. I think there's a couple up there that maybe I could get, but I freeze them, and I usually put them in my oatmeal throughout the year. So that's that. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give you a little bit of a shot around the fig tree. More of a fig bush. But that's that. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one.